Hey guys, it's me Nora. I'm here with my first official commentary video. I came out with a introductory video a little bit ago. I don't actually know. I'm filming these on the same night because I'm incredibly bored and I want to yap. So yeah, it's like 9, 10. I don't know. So I got another light set up so that it looks like I'm being interrogated. Not the actual reason, but it's a plus. Am I right? Anyway, so today, as you might have been able to tell by the title, I'm talking about the recent Sabrina Carpenter situation, and kind of just the oddities with that. And I have a very differing view, I guess, because some of the things that she's done, I feel like people are being really, really over dramatic about it, and other things I think are actually kind of weird and that you can't really prove that she's innocent for. And I'm not a big Sabrina Carpenter fan, and I'm really just supporting her because I think that it's stupid that she's getting backlash about some of the things that she's getting backlash for, more than other things that she's done. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is her new album cover. I'm going to put a picture of it right here. Might be split, I don't actually know. So her album cover, I think the album's name is going to be Man's Best Friend. Now, we only have one song on this album out yet, and it's called Man Child. It's basically just bullying men, calling them like pigs and stuff. Which, yeah, go ahead. The discourse about the album cover is people think that she's like objectifying herself for a man, which is crazy how it's like getting really like a ton of hate whenever that's literally what she's been doing for like the entirety of her recent career. And I also think that it's stupid that she's getting hate because look at literally any other female or male pop star. All they do is objectify themselves. And I put that in quotations because it's not objectification. In my opinion, it is art. She's doing what she wants to. And people who are claiming that a singular album cover where she's on the ground making an innuendo about how men see women as bitches and female dogs. How are people saying that's setting feminism back decades? Because decades ago, what was like Madonna doing? What was Courtney Love doing? What was Britney Spears doing? Like even now, there are other female pop stars who aren't nearly getting the same amount of hate. Like look at Charlie XCX. She does the same exact thing and has done very, very similar. Like they worked under the same photographer for the Lolita photo shoot. It's a very, very similar style of photography. Okay, so I'm getting off track. Back to the album. People are hating on the album because she's apparently objectifying herself whenever she's supposed to be criticizing men. And I get it, the album is supposed to be criticizing men, even if she's not really doing a great job at it, maybe. But the thought is still there. She's not objectifying herself for men. She's doing what she wants, which in a way is taking back your bodily autonomy. By her taking back her autonomy, she's doing what women should be able to do without like being attacked by purity culture. That's what I'm saying. You call out any one of the people hating on these albums and you call them what they are, which are like people promoting purity culture so hard in your face, like some little misogynist or something, and they get so mad at you whenever that's literally what they're doing. I mean, you look at them. Una momento. I mean, you look at them and they're getting mad at her for wearing revealing clothing. Really? Anyway, I think that like the entire discourse about the album cover is really stupid, and she's literally done worse things that are getting less hate. You know, like they're still being hated, but it's lesser, even though they're, in my opinion, a million times worse. Okay, so the next topic of discussion is going to be the Lolita photo shoot, or a photo shoot kind of based on Lolita. Here are some reference photos. Okay, so as I said before, this photo shoot was done by the same person that had also done a Charlie XCX photo shoot, and so they're kind of similar. But notice how Charlie XCX didn't get the same hate at all. People just kind of decided to choose this photo shoot as another reason to hate on Sabrina, for no reason. Yeah, so this photo shoot was, I guess, making ties to the movie Lolita, which me personally I've never watched. It's but I know that it's a movie kind of on a pedophile perspective of a romance with a young girl, like 12, I suppose. And so apparently the photo shoot was making references to it, but Sabrina has stated that she A, wasn't in charge of the photo shoot, and B, had never even watched Lolita, which, you know, you can't really trust her, but really that's all we know, and that's all that we get from it. You know, Lolita, she's whatever. Okay. Next, we're going to be talking about her song, Juno. So, Juno, I have watched Juno. It's a great movie, in my opinion. It has really fleshed out characters. So, Juno really is about a teenage girl who gets pregnant and decides to put her baby up for adoption. So, Juno also kind of has like some love story elements with, I honestly forgot the guy's name in the movie, but Michael Cera, you know, Midwest emo icon for some reason. It's kind of funny. But so yeah, Juno, our main character, you know, falls in love with the person who got her pregnant by the end of the movie. But then there's also kind of this other setup romance between her and the about to be adopted father. But nothing really actually happens. It's just kind of insinuated that they care for each other more than a 30-year-old man should for a 16-year-old girl who he is adopting a child from. But so by the end of the movie, the man divorces the wife, and the wife gets to adopt the child anyway. You know, all's well that ends well. You know, Juno and Michael Cera get together. So anyway, it does have like some love story connotations, and it's a very like, it's a movie kind of like famous for having a pregnancy in it. So in Sabrina Carpenter's song, she kind of is just talking about how if you're lucky, you can make her Juno. So basically saying that you can make her pregnant, or you can make her like happy and in love. And people are saying that it's romanticizing teen pregnancy, which in my opinion, it's not really. Like, I could see how one is saying that, but I think there's more, there's something deeper to it, besides, you know, just a teen pregnancy. The movie is not just about teen pregnancy. I can say the same thing about the album cover. There's obviously something deeper to the album cover other than her objectifying herself. So I think it's kind of dumb. Like, I'm seeing things online on like Pinterest being like, just tell me you have no media literacy. Yeah, tell me you have no media literacy. Like, genuinely, can you, like, you can't just look at the surface of a piece of art and be like, oh, that's all. like, no, there's obviously going to be something more behind it. But I guess people don't really see Sabrina as someone who can have something more behind it, which it's kind of weird, because why? Anyway, my friend just sent me a YouTube video. Anyway, so yeah, our next thing is going to be probably the weirdest thing of all, in my opinion, because there's no really saving her. I feel like this is the one weird thing that actually deserves criticism, and it's not getting enough criticism, because we actually know what happened here. We see the evidence. It's not just he say, she say, and it's not just something that can have like a deeper meaning, you know? It's the nonsense, the famous nonsense outro. And basically what she says in that outro is, I'm full grown, but I look like a Nina. Please put something big in my casita, sorry. Mexico, I think you are very bonita. I think it was Mexico. I don't actually know. I don't have anything up. I'm not going based off the script. I'm literally just yapping here. Those are the best type of videos. Anyway, yeah, that's weird. You can't make an innuendo saying that you're an adult, but you look like a child, and then say that you want to have something big put inside your little house. That is weird. Please don't clip me on that eyebrow raise. I make faces. Yeah, that is weird. There's no really saving that. And so I had an interaction with someone on Pinterest that actually kind of pissed me off. I was arguing in favor of her album cover, okay? And then they said, you're a big fat dumb idiot for supporting a white Republican woman who sexualizes children, and made that Nina joke. And I was like, I'm not defending her or the Nina joke, I'm defending her album cover. And then they didn't respond because I basically kind of squashed what they were saying entirely. So basically, in conclusion, Sabrina Carpenter's album cover is overhated. It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything for feminism, and it's not doing anything against feminism, bro. It just is, which I know a lot of people have said that, like a lot of similar commentary YouTubers, but that is just, it's so real, okay? Because people who are saying it's setting feminism back are genuinely, it's not her setting us back, it's y'all, okay? Y'all are the reason why feminists get such a bad rap, and I say that as a feminist myself, which, obviously. Anyway, and then Lolita photo shoot, we don't really know what's behind it. And then Juno, there's obviously something more behind it, but I don't think she's, in my opinion, I don't think she's sexualizing teen pregnancy. Whew. I don't think she's sexualizing teen pregnancy at all. And then lastly, for the nonsense outro, that's downright weird. And I feel like people should be calling that out a lot more than they are. So that is it for today's video. If you want to like and subscribe, you can. I'm not gonna force you. It was honestly probably a bad video. I'm just sitting down and yapping. And yeah, again, as I said in my like introductory to this channel video, I'm filming on an iPad in a very horribly lit room, but pretty lights. Woo!